I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin.
What is it now?
Make it quick if you would. My bones ain't getting any younger.
Look what the rad roach dragged in.
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
Greetings, civilian.
If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now. Diddy. Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary. Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order? If you mean that, then you are right.
When do I get to go
But if
after
that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But, if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate.
Questline is merciless. New recruits?
We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me. Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate. Do not attempt to access the secure parts of this facility, civilian. We are watching you.
Kind of a dump.
Keep fighting out there.
You better have something useful to say to me.
This place goes sour and we're all in for it. Mark my words.
The Elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person.
Oh,
Someday.
can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right, keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he gotta say to me?
This will be enough to see those raiders gone.
The Scorch,
problem
the Raiders, the Ghouls.
Is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right.
More than just fight.
Else maybe
How do I show that I'm
I
fit
go
to
to
be a
Crater and
survivor?
start doing things their way.
Day and night.
At least they don't pretend to be the good guys. All right. What else did you want?
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
Don't blow me off like I'm making this up. These people have a responsibility to fix this.
One day,
They had the power armor, and they said they were
and I'll
Brotherhood.
show those Raiders who's
Sorry I
boss.
didn't make sure to ask proof when they had me at gunpoint. Then tell them and get them to do something about it.
Military-grade hardware, more common amongst the ones from California.
Greetings, civilians.
Wait.
Hey. Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there. Why not? Hit me.
Radiation levels.
Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know? Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other out. We're practically just kids. Had to grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there. Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told
We
you.
should spend less time
My friends and I just need them for
device
self-defense.
here.
We'll pay good caps.
We decided.
Ain't no kind of life wrapped up in metal.
What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly. Yeah, whatever.
Shane, did you wish to speak with me?
Got to be getting back to the farm soon.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. Pardon my manners. I am out of practice. Too much time alone. Still, unless this is important, I would prefer to be left alone.
My words.
The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes? Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service.
What the heck does Ad
And what did
Victorion
Knight
even
Shin
mean?
want to know? I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple specialties before the war, and had a brief career as a research scientist prior to the bombs dropping. Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor. I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants,
Something
I
I
would
can do for
hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own. Thank you. Be well.
Ain't no kind of life wrapped
What's
up
up?
in metal.
Can't get enough of me?
Well, now look at you. You with these Steel brother fellas? I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
Brotherhood responds to visitors, yes.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on him. Name's Art Knapp. So, what's this night fella sent you for?
This place is kind of a dump.
A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make them raiders too.
This better be worth
Well,
it.
I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair. Fair enough. Can't expect more than that. Thank you. You take care too.
What the heck does ad Victorium even mean?
I am a link in the chain that binds. That is what
Got to be
you finished the task I gave you.
New recruits,
Good.
missions, training.
Let's get this done.
weapons, a base
I
like
have the
this.
list from their arrival.
We're gonna be
Give me the
invincible.
high-level overview.
This place is kind of a dump.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment.
Stay on your toes. The wasteland is merciless.
That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply be hired out to every farmer and
I
homesteader.
have everything I need.
We have our own concerns. Enough about that. What's next? No, we are not arms dealers. That aligns with my observation of her when she arrived. Your judgment may be better than I expected. Moving on. Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
Wonder if this will be enough to see those raiders gone.
That sounds like something Paladin Romani would say. But what he believes is of no concern of ours. Our people did not rob this man. We are not involved, and it should remain that way. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts,
Never gonna make a name for
but I will make
myself.
note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you
get
wish
to go
to
out and
join our
prove my
ranks,
worth.
I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
Find, protect, and preserve.
Be vigilant, outsider. Make a racket, and I'll revoke your access privilege.
The Elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person.
Elders have so much to teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Knight Shin's trained us well.
This is my place. my mission.
Scorched, the raiders, the ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
We're all links in the chain, bound in Brotherhood.
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. Night Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck.
Night Shin's training.
Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work.
Okay.
Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it? Didn't even have to think about it, did you? Let me give you a quick rundown of the mission before we start. Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup. Any questions before we start? Great! Unfortunately, I need to finish up a few things here. Head downstairs and I'll meet you in a bit.
The settlers want to rebuild, but they're...
Everything makes sense now. This is my place. My vision.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Yet you'd be amazed how many people refuse to do it. But enough about that. I'd like to get started. Let's head downstairs and see what we can turn up. Here's a document. Here's one. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. That's a mature attitude to take. I really appreciate that. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. Looks like we've got company! That does it for the inspection. Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... All right, let's go over the inspection. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went... Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Looked like bite marks to me. I didn't see any evidence of a fire or short circuit. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well, so far. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you are in my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them, if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? I'm counting on you. Let's see what you can do. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine floor? What was that? Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is out of commission, but I think with a little elbow grease, we'll get it working. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? I don't see another explanation. And if it did, this could be an important find for the Brotherhood. Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy, but they condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Bit of water won't send me back.
I think I'll make the cut.
Brotherhood's always looking for good tech, if you find any. say they will, then I want to be a part of it.
Thanks. Ah, thanks.
We're here to protect the people. You'll learn that in time.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need?
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a
It takes
scribe
more
when
than
I'm on
hope to join the
patrol day and
Brotherhood.
night?
Knight Shin has spoken in your favor, but
No
you'd
meat.
also need Scribe Valdez's approval for me to consider your
Pie
candidacy.
with every dinner declined.
Well,
And this ration
between this and the
request doesn't
report I
even
have from
name on
Knight
it.
Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
Tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct
If I don't
supervision.
sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list
In
done.
order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the
No meat.
southwest forest region, indicative of a
Perfectly
nest
pie
of
with
some
every
kind.
dinner
I want you to clear it
declined.
out.
And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks came from a family of farmers, the Putnams, that we passed on the way into the region. I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. They may know more.
I need to
You can
remind
find them at the old
Scribe
Lewis
Valdez
and
every
Sons
2
farming
minutes.
supply.
Power armor.
Your reward is that I consider you worthy to join our ranks. Limited intel suggests this is a milk run, perfect for a new recruit. But you're not wrong. We don't know the level of threat. Take this as an additional
Another
precaution.
nuke. We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Very well. Do this, and you will be one of us, with all the rights and responsibilities of a full member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Ad Victoriam.
I have everything I need here.
I'm joining the Brotherhood, whatever it takes.
Well, this is it, I guess. Rock bottom, I think they call it. I still miss him. Billy. I knew he was too young for me. But it made me feel good. Though, it's the old Billy I really miss. The one who used to do nothing all day with me but listen to the radio and drink. I should have got out sooner. Billy and his buddies started torturing little cats and dogs. His friends, good, but that didn't stop me anyway. I can't believe my wake-up call was watching people's heads get stuck on spikes. So, what is an old gal to do? Steal all the food. Steal all the gear. Get the hell out of there. I'd trade my last bite of food just to see the look on their faces. Oh, I know it's gonna piss off Billy's friends, but I don't give a damn. I tell myself I should feel sorry for the little town across the river. But if I'm being honest, then that's what this tape is for. I don't really care. I call myself an addict, but it ain't the Kens that finally got me. It was always Billy.
Hard work making a living out here. So many places to explore. Looking for new places to go. Trying to find my way around this land. You know, on my way here, I saw a place you may want to check out. Want to know where it was? It was right here. Take a look. You never know what you might find. I'm trying to find the right place to settle down. all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Shepherd me to the light.
Holy Mothman! I will slay this unbeliever in your name! Holy Mothman! I turn you eternity.
Whoa, whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Haha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Aren't you on a mission from the Brotherhood? You're doing it for them, not for us.
She's right, of course, but that doesn't mean we're not grateful for the risk you're taking. Now here, wherever you find ghouls, you're going to find radiation. You know, we can spare this.
Not sure. More than a few, less than an army. From what folks have said, if you're going in alone, even a few can swarm you before you even realize what's happening. Be careful out there. Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads mean safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again. George has a hair trigger with that shotgun.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right? I'm sure. This farm isn't the place for me. The Brotherhood could change the world. It's where I belong. Can you make me a recruit? Alright, that seems fair enough. I'll do my best to earn that recommendation, I promise. Are you sure about me, though? I know my brother wants this too, and I heard Mom. Only one of us can go. No! I mean, yeah, if you want to. I know it's a big decision for you. I'll be here when you're ready. really would like...
Be safe out there. Good luck to you.
You gotta take me with you. I'm ready for this. I just know it. I'll be just like that Night Shin who was here before. Of course. Them showing up is the most exciting thing that's happened to me in, like, ever. I know I sound like a kid asking for a treat, but I mean it. I'll do whatever it takes. Can you really get me in? Oh, of course. I'm sure they'll listen to you. I'll be a big help. Just you wait. But are you sure you want to take me? I don't want to talk you out of anything, but I'm not your only choice. I mean, the best choice, obviously. But... Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want. But you'll see, I'm the clear choice. Not that Colin's not great or anything, but he's not Brotherhood material, like me. Let me know when you're ready to make a decision.
I really would like to join the Brotherhood. I know I'm not as strong as my brother, but you've got to have a need for somebody smart, right? I'm sure. This farm isn't the place for me. The Brotherhood could change the world. It's where I belong. Can you make me a recruit? Alright, that seems fair enough. I'll do my best to earn that recommendation, I promise. Are you sure about me, though? I know my brother wants this too, and I heard Mom. Only one of us can go. Really? That's incredible. Thank you! You go on ahead. I need to talk to my folks, and say goodbye and that kind of thing. I'll meet you at Orwell Orchards.
I like you better when I am wasted.
Hey, you're here. Seemed like this was the place. I had to sneak past everything outside, and then I heard some noises deeper in here, so I just hold up to wait for you. I hope that's okay. Yeah, you don't seem all that nervous. Okay, I can do this. Just don't let me die, please. Oh god. Oh. Wow. That was a lot. Definitely. I might not be the most brave in a fight, but you must need people to keep everything running. And if the occasional moment of terror is the price for getting to work with their tech, I can live with it. Yeah, actually, thanks. That was terrifying. I didn't completely lose it though, and I'm alive, so I guess that's a good sign. Thanks, really. I know how that would have gone if it was just me. I'm still shaking. I'm really a little worried you're so casual about it. I guess I can handle it, but if I have the choice, I'll stick to books and machines, thanks. I will. Thanks again for keeping me alive, as well as giving me this chance. I'll make sure you and the rest of the Brotherhood don't regret it. Be safe out there.
If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready. I have my eye on you.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? That explains young Colin Putnam arriving at our doorstep, then. Bright kid. I can't say Shin thought much of him, but if he makes it through basic training, I think you found us another scribe. That'll make Valdez happy. I'm very pleased with your initiative. Excellent job.
I am a link.
Not only have you achieved everything we set out for you, but you have expanded our order and helped to secure its future in Appalachia. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready.
Someone return their guns. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Cleaning duty again? Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance. Night Shin's training, weapons in a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
to fix things. That's a skill, right?
I'll haul 1,000 boxes or fill 1,000 crates if that's what it takes to join up.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Killing ghouls for a roof over my head?
I'm joining the Brotherhood. Whatever it takes.
New recruits, night shins training, weapons.
Ad Victoriam. I will not allow Atlas to go the way of Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. You can find her at their settlement, a camp made up of tree houses that they call the Retreat. I trust that you will represent the Brotherhood admirably on your first mission, Initiate.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood.
We're all links in the chain. Down. If this order puts up half the fight they say they will, then I want to be a part of it. This looks like the start of a force in the wasteland.
Welcome to Fort Atlas. We have to cut ourselves free from America.
1,000 boxes, fill 1,000 crates. That's what it takes to join us.
another hour for that food to reheat.
I never thought the rain would fall.
Are you sure I'm just hearing this shit?
Just when I needed someone on whom I could depend. You're not on me, what else can you do? Just a fair weather
sugar. Wait, rat coat eggs won't explode after.
It's just about time to eat. Misty, foggy crap. Barrels don't catch me. I won't let anyone mess with this village.
Last night I dreamed I fell out of bed and straight to the forest floor. Good thing our houses have walls.
If those raiders come snooping around, you're gonna regret it.
Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Wonder what everyone's doing today.
This place ain't quite Georgia. They're sure trying.
What's that thing Miss Jenny says? You can't always find the perfectly preserved pie.
Once
But you
folks
can
start
always
having
preserve the
kids,
perfect memory.
we're gonna need to get some guardrails on these here bridges.
It's always cloudy.
Looks like it might rain later.
I never thought I'd live in a treehouse. Never thought I'd find a real family either.
Is it true that strangler vines can grow out at night and wrap around you while you're sleeping? Gosh, that's Miss Jenny.
Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you? Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen? My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle Raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You should take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know. Great. Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
What's that thing Miss Jenny says? You can't always find a perfectly preserved pie, but you can always preserve a perfect memory. I thought this high ground would be useful for hunting, but the local wildlife learned to watch out for us pretty fast.
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you, the rats will.
Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you. I went out hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections, and tracked her lieutenants to see where her hideout is. I lost their trail, and wasn't able to get the exact location, but I do know that they're somewhere to the southwest. If you find her, kill her. Her and her damn Blood Eagles are taking our food, water, stim packs, everything. All in exchange for allowing us to keep our lives. Being high up in these trees makes me feel safe. Plus, everyone looks out for each other here. And we do what we can to make the best of it. If you can just help get rid of Dagger, we can go back to living in peace.
I wonder what everyone's doing.
Please, help us give that Dagger what she deserves.
I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Once folks start having kids, we're gonna need to get some guardrails on these here bridges.
It's nice having everyone nearby. Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people going hungry here. I run the storehouse here and have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. They have some sort of fancy rocket launchers that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those Blood Eagle Raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's gotta be done about her. And I hope you're the one to do it. You go get that dagger. And bring me back my Instamash, please.
What's that thing Miss Jenny says? You can't always find a perfectly preserved
Don't run
pie.
too fast around here.
You can always preserve a perfect.
Don't let anyone mess with this village.
Watch the edges up here. Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now. I know she's got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes, and they've been harassing our caravans. It's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people. I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off. I believe in you to give that Dagger what she deserves.
It's too wet to be outside.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're a peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you help us? Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.